You should button. You should push the button.
I did the thing.
You did the thing? Yay!
I did the thing.
Yay! I'm so proud of you.
Now, hopefully, our friends will also do the thing and show up. So,
yeah, they'll be here.
Other else to do other than just insult each other all night.
I mean, we could do that too.
I didn't say instead of, I said as well as. So, let's be realistic about this.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey, ML, how's it going? Tina is here.
Hey, Tina.
What's up? Hey, H.
H has arrived.
How's the library going?
H, you're going to be bullied over the library.
Helped and encouraged.
Yeah, whatever.
Semantics matter.
Do they really? Do they really?
Do.
Yes. Are you sure about that?
100%.
Because I'm not so sure.
You're wrong, but okay.
You know what? What would you know? You don't even like okra.
That is correct because okra is nasty.
You are wrong, but okay.
It's not going. Okay. We're still here for you, H. I will totally write that email and send it to you if you want. Like, I can do this. I write emails for a living, so you just let me know. We got you. Hey, Alicia. Why did that disappear? How's it going? I was not trying to push you off quickly.
Oh, it disappears
if you click
slimy twice.
Yeah.
Okra is only slimy if you don't fry it. You have to fry okra.
But it still don't taste great then. Still doesn't.
Yes, it does. You hush. You're wrong. You don't know what's good.
It is going. Today chose violence against me. Too upsetting to even talk about, really, but it will be fine. Just know people can be bigots.
That sucks.
I am so sorry. They can be, and they need to stop.
Yes.
Yeah. We will attempt to have a bigotry-free evening.
Yes.
And we cannot fix it, but we will hope to make the world slightly less sucky for the rest of the evening. Hey, Pat.
Hi,
I can't speak for Jen. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Uh-huh.
I have all my friends here.
Yay!
Except for you. Not you.
I'm here. I'm just not your friend. So
exactly.
I mean, you didn't say none of your not friends here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You don't count.
That's fine. That's fine.
But not you. None for Gretchen Wieners.
Alicia's hanging in there. That's good. That's more than some of us can say.
Some of us have just friggin' lost it.
Uh-huh.
I lost it this morning when I got out of bed. It was just like...
Yeah. Yeah. There are too many things to do, and we're going to ignore them all in favor of books tonight.
Yes.
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 Mm-hmm. Let's go with that.
Yeah. I can dig it.
Thank you, Katie. I'm glad somebody around here is
somebody needs to be, because
it ain't going to be you.
Go home, Kenny. Nobody likes you.
Nobody asked you, Patrice. Mm-hmm.
Have you colored your hair? Which one of us? But no.
Jen has colored their hair in the past, but not recently.
No. I need to.
No, I think the blinds are just down for me tonight. Because we're in the middle of a heat wave. So, yeah, the blinds are down, which makes the room darker. And I washed my hair this morning, so it might be darker. But no, I've never actually colored my hair.
I think you should go green for the wedding. It would fit your color scheme.
That would be highly entertaining.
Yes.
I'm not going to do it, but that would be highly entertaining.
You should do it.
I'm not going to do it.
But you should.
That's debatable.
Hello, cat. I have a cat.
Let us see the cat.
Yep. What?
I said, let us see the cat.
Oh. Where is the cat? She's still in the floor. When she jumps up, I'll pick her up and piss her off.
Well, we don't want to piss her off. We just want to see her and say, hey.
Yeah. Ow. Wow. Meow.
Hey.
Wow.
YouTube does need to step it up, but we're glad that you're here. You have not missed anything except Jen and I insulting each other. But, I mean, stick around.
You can see that anytime.
It's not over.
No, it's not over.
Yeah. Well, green is my bridesmaid color. Some sort of a sage green.
There you go.
But my dad and I play a game called Ingress. And I'll spare you all the nerdy details, but let's just say that I'm team blue, not team green, so I can't do a proper green hair. My teammates might think I have abandoned them for the other side. Tina is going to be finishing a book tonight, so marking it as read on Goodreads will be straight serotonin. Yes. That'll be wonderful.
Yes.
Green. Cannot be stopped now. Well, you are welcome to dye your hair green and let us see what it looks like. Totally fine for that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Pat. H will always push for green hair. As someone who has green hair always. Green hair for everyone.
Yes. Green hair always.
Mm-hmm. I like when you did the green hair with the blue and the purple. Was it green, blue, and purple that you did for the mermaid hair?
Yeah. Come here, love. Come here, love.
That was pretty. Hey, Tish. Hey, baby. How's it going?
Say, well, I'm being held and I don't like it.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I apologize.
I don't like it. Mwah.
You should get pets and loves and then some freedom. Hi, pretty baby. Let's see.
You want a treat?
Forest green, Christine. See that rhymed? It's destiny. Forest green would be very pretty.
Yes,
very
yes,
pretty.
It would.
I would like my pictures to be representative of me as an overall person, not, entertaining bits just for once, but that would be fun. Reading The Shadow Glass, Bone Witch number 3.
Okay.
Wonderful. Dyed mine turquoise, but it faded too fast. That sucks.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, that's no good when
turquoise fades really quickly, I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. No, it fell on the floor. Get it.
Let's see. All the love for Tish.
Yes, all the love for the Tish.
Always appropriate. Yes. Saf, hey, how's it going, Saf? Glad you're
Saf,
here.
Don't sit on the baby.
That's have you considered not doing that? We don't want to have to call CPS or something like that, but I'm concerned for that baby.
I'm more concerned about having to call 911. CPS, hell.
Tina is reading Torn Apart by Kay Webster and Nikki Ash. It's amazing. It's a polyamorous college romance. I am glad that you're enjoying it. Glad that you're enjoying it.
There you go.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
The weird thing is I use the exact same dye for purple, and I'm not kidding. It stayed for 16 months.
I approve.
Yeah.
Yeah, purple stays longer. I have noticed turquoise fades faster than other colors. I had a turquoise one time, and it faded really, really fast.
That's not nice. It should not do that.
Ow. Okay, she's a happy cat now.
Katie thinks if she dyed her hair green, she'd look too sallow.
It's possible.
Depends on what shade you go with. I feel like you could find the right color.
Yeah, it would depend on the shade.
Mm-hmm. What color would you like to dye your hair, Katie? It's called babysitting. How else are you supposed to do? That is the most Amelia Bedelia response ever.
Oh my God, Amelia, don't sit on the baby.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. I had Amelia Bedelia books that I have not thought of in years.
Yep.
But the big collection one that I had, the binding was always terrible. And it didn't matter how many times you replaced it, it would always have the binding come out. I hated it. I'm going to be picking up Catherine House because of Rose, also known as I had her pick a book off my TBR like yesterday or something. Okay, all right. Well, I hope it's a good one. Hope it's a good one.
Oh, you like it. I've heard it's very atmospheric, but that's the only thing I've heard. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
One can never tell. Don't think it's meant to be taken literally unless the kids are bad. Then by all means, sit on down.
Squish.
Jerica will be finishing The Humming Room tonight.
Hi, babe.
Good, good. Currently in a honey blonde phase. Hey, okay. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Okay. That's good. Lauren. Hey, Lauren. Reading The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah. It's really good so far.
I have only heard good things about that book. I have got to work it onto a TBR one of these months. Because I've got it. I got it from Book of the Month like last month or the month before, and I haven't had a chance to read it yet. I've got to get it onto a TBR because I hear nothing but good things about it.
August or September's TBR?
Well, since this is August.
Well, I didn't know if you were going to have an extended TBR or something.
Probably not.
Okay. September it is then. ML is going to be writing a syllabus because, get this, I have 8 undergraduate classes for fall, all different prep, not one single duplicate of a class. And my schedule has changed about 6 times since late July.
Holy shit, ML. Just the sheer amount of grading you're going to be doing makes me want to cry.
I am so sorry.
Ugh.
Let's all take a moment to pray for ML and wow, like how? I am so sorry. Are they at all vaguely related? Have you taught any of these before so that you could at least start with a previous syllabus, or are you writing everything from scratch here? That's brutal.
Whew.
Oh, man, I am so sorry. Pat says the audio is good to Catherine House.
Okay.
That is good to know. We are here for you. We wish we could help, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Saf, I'm kind of reading on Sundays. She picked flowers, but I might have to cook dinner soon. That works. That works. What are you cooking for dinner?
Just give them dino nuggets and leave them alone. They're fine.
It's too hot for dino nuggets.
It is never too hot for dino nuggets.
We can't turn
dino
on
nuggets
the oven.
are an anytime food.
Well, they can be eaten anytime, but they can't be cooked anytime.
Sure they can.
It's too
That's
hot.
what the microwave is for.
They're not as good that way.
Something wrong with you.
Oh, there are many things wrong with me. Are you just figuring this out? That's adorable. So we now know what ML will be doing on sprints until December.
Grading.
Yeah.
All the grading.
Will totally be here to support you for that. That's... I'm going to venture to guess that that is a major factor to why Jen doesn't teach anymore.
That's a big part of it. Because I hate grading. I would rather take a beating than sit and grade papers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was time for a career change.
Yes. I love teaching, but I hate grading.
Uh-huh. If you could get a couple of teaching assistants who would do all the grading for you, you might go back.
Oh, man. That's the dream right there. Mm-hmm. That's the dream.
Yeah. Yeah. because you are an excellent teacher and your classes are a lot of fun, but yeah, no more grading.
Yeah, no.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Yeah. Be like, hi guys, I'm grading tonight. Yes. Yeah, that's. Katie's still trying to finish it on page 770 of 1090. That's some dedication.
Excellent.
Jen, those will not be done in the microwave.
There's no reason why they cannot be done in the microwave.
Well, the breading's not going to get crispy properly. They're not going to
Whatever. They're going to be hot and you can dip them in honey. They're fine.
Okay. I don't stick my chicken nuggets in honey, but...
Well, because there's something wrong with you.
I think there might be something wrong with you.
Oh, no.
We dip them in barbecue sauce.
Ugh.
Yes. If you want, you can have sweet and sour sauce.
Okay, sweet and sour sauce I will accept. Honey is best, though.
You're mistaken, but moving on. Some are related.
No, you don't like grits.
No, but I will do oatmeal or malto-meal.
Yeah, well, that's because there's something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, sweetheart. You cannot have any of my broccoli.
Some are related, basically two groups of them, some English and other women's, gender, and LGBTQ studies. All I have taught before, some are just new lengths, 8 weeks or 14 weeks instead of 16. Okay.
All right.
Is that different length semesters, or are they trying to mix up the programs overall to make them shortened classes to get more semesters in? I guess semesters is the wrong word if we're not doing a full semester, but I think you understand the question. Who has the time or patience to make chicken nuggets? Somebody's with you.
Thank you.
I won't bother with the frozen food if it's not going to be done right. Otherwise, I'd rather just cook from scratch.
How are you going to make chicken nuggets from scratch? What is wrong with you?
Well, I'll just skip the chicken nuggets.
You cannot make dino nuggets from scratch.
I mean, I could. I'm not going to, but I could.
You can't. They require chicken byproducts. You have to have like tendons and shit for chicken nuggets. Nobody's going to sell you chicken byproducts.
I could get some chicken breasts or thighs and then get little cookie cutters to cut out the dinos and then bread them and then they'd be fried chicken. No chicken byproducts required.
It's not the same. You have to have them with chicken byproducts. They need feet and beaks.
Let's see. Saf says she's 2 and I have no nuggets. Her mom gave me instant noodles to make for her. That works.
Okay, that works too.
Katie votes for an air fryer. I saw the best air fryer at my friend's house the other day. Her sister had gotten one of those like fancy $400 toaster oven air fryers and then decided she didn't like it. So just gave it to her. So she just randomly has this thing and I'm like, well, I'm quite certain I'm not getting it, but I'm putting it on the wedding registry just in case.
There you go.
It's not going to happen, but just in case. What I gotta remember to do is when we start buying all this Amazon stuff for the wedding, is I gotta remember to put it on my wedding registry and then have Kayla buy it, and then it'll show up against our total for whatever, and then you get percentages off or something after your wedding.
There you go.
Make the system work for you. I gotta remember to do that. Anyway, Lauren agrees with you that chicken nuggets and honey are good.
Thank you.
Jerica has had it, mostly as a kid.
See?
Ranch or ketchup?
No,
I can see ranch.
Ketchup I can see, but not ranch.
See, I don't think I'd like the ketchup because I don't think I'd like ketchup. And I love ketchup, but I'm not sure I'd love it on chicken nuggets. I could see if it's the right kind of nuggets, that the ranch being good, if it's like a good ranch. Let's see. I must be psycho because I use ketchup for dip. Well, I'll do that for fries.
I can support ketchup.
Air fryer chicken nuggets all the way. Okay.
I don't have an air fryer.
Different length semesters, accelerated classes to try to appeal to all. I don't know who decides what is appealing and how these trends change, but right now 8 weeks, which is double the work each. I wish you and all of your students the very best surviving I don't even want to ask like what that grading scale looks like. Do you do fewer projects this way, or oh man, that sounds rough. Yeah. I have never been a professor, but I lived with Jen during one semester of teaching. And I think that semester was while you were still in grad school and just teaching 2 classes at that point.
Yeah. And I still not lost my mind. You should have been here the semester I was teaching 5.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Double the work each week for the students is all the rage. Mm-mm.
Nope.
At that point, just see if they can test out. No. Oh man, I saw one on air fryer, heard it's better than frying with oil. I have heard the same thing. We don't have our own house yet, so I can't really buy too many appliances, but when we get our own place, that will be on the long-term list of appliances we need. We love sweet potato fries. I would totally do sweet potato fries in there. I bet it would be great for some quick chicken meals. Much healthier. Yes. Get an air fryer, Jen. It's always worth it.
Okay. Here's the thing. Jen has a kitchen because it came with the house. That's the only reason. If it didn't come with the house, I wouldn't have one. If I didn't have to pass through it to get to my office in the evenings, I would never go in the kitchen. Except maybe to get like milk out of the refrigerator. That would be it. That would be the only reason. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it would not be worth it in my house because it would basically just collect dust.
Mm-hmm. Well, you could be like my friend's sister who gets the fancy appliances and then decides they're not useful and passes them on.
That would be me. I have an Instant Pot. You know, Aunt Sandy gave me an Instant Pot for Christmas 2 years ago. Would you like to guess where the Instant Pot is?
Is it still in the living room where it offloaded after Christmas? Just put a shipping label on it with my stuff and send it to me as a wedding present.
There you go. Where are you going to put it, Christine?
You can keep it in your house as storage until Caleb and I get our own house, and then you can send it to me as a belated wedding.
That works. That works. I can do that.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm not supposed to teach these many courses. I can't help but suspect I am being passive aggressively punished because I straddle 2 disciplines. I am really sorry about
that because that is an excessive number of courses.
Yeah. I hope that they will see that you managed it and decide it's not worth it and find somebody else to give some of these extra classes to or something, or somebody better will make decisions because that's messed up. Nope, has to be the same amount of assignments and same rigor. No, that's
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, this many. Coffee is in the kitchen. Coffee is in the kitchen, except not at your house. You have coffee in the.
Coffee is at Starbucks.
Yeah. Well, my coffee's in my garage where I roast it, so choices. Let's see. Put it on your wedding list. Yes.
There you go.
I tried really hard to pick mostly reasonable things for my wedding list, but I definitely put some things on there that I have no anticipation of getting at all. I put some 5-clad cookingware pots on there. They're between $200 and $400 a piece, and there is no chance I am getting any of them.
Nobody loves you that much.
No. The best I can hope for is that somebody will contribute to my honey fund on our website, and I will eventually buy a set of them myself. But I put them on there just, might as well shoot my shot. It's not like I'm going to get any fewer pots by putting them on there. So, yeah, nope. It doesn't hurt to put them on there. Not going to happen.
Right.
Put them on there.
What are you after?
So I will say, my brother and I got our cousin a $500 vacuum when she got married. And apparently, she put it in storage because they're living with grandmother. And
have you gotten a thank you note yet?
No, I don't think I will.
You know how I feel about thank you notes.
Don't worry, I have been looking very carefully at what thank you notes I am supposed to purchase. I'm trying to decide which ones are the
perfect. You don't have a year, Christina.
No, I do not. No.
Okay, so let me explain. I have a bug. I have a sister-in-law. Her name is Christina, with an A at the end. And when she and my brother got married, she got all of these she got some really nice gifts. This was, wait, and I'll tell you. What year was it? It was 2000 and, what year was Obama elected the first time?
8.
Okay, so it was 2008. Because it was a leap year. I remember because they got married on the leap day because she's a little extra. A little. Just a little. So anyway, I'm still waiting on a thank you note from her wedding gift. Still waiting. Mm-hmm. And they got married in 2008. So yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have that long. She insisted when they first got married, she insisted that they had a year, that she had a year to send out thank you notes via some etiquette book or other. And I was like, no, you don't. You have like a month.
If you have a 1,000-person wedding and you are actively working on it, you might get away with taking a year to get the last one done. Might.
No.
That was no. I got to finalize my pick because my bridal shower is this weekend. And I got to be able to send out the bridal shower thank you notes before we have a wedding. Because, yeah. I'm trying to decide between a couple of them because I'm like, I want good gifts should be rewarded with good thank you notes. I don't want people to think I just cheaped out and went to the dollar store for thank you notes.
Even though that's probably exactly what you're going to do.
Well, I've been looking at some of the pretty ones on Amazon that are like thematically appropriate, but I don't know. I've looked at some that are like the eucalyptus leaves or whatever kind of a thing. Still a multi-pack, but hopefully like a higher tier multi-pack. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to be rude to people. There's just no call for that.
Yeah. No.
Katie loves the train. Spelljack is hitting Pat's arse tonight. And ML is laughing. Never change. Jen, never change. Just don't tell Allie too much, who has like panic attacks learning that people don't cook for themselves.
Yeah, I eat out mostly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, I will grant you do have some good restaurants in town.
I do.
I am a little sad that it took me until today to try the marinated carne asada at the carniceria here in town. I've been making my own. But I find it was too hot. It was too much of a crazy week. I just went and I bought a pound of it and I put it in quesadillas tonight. And let me tell you, that was so good. I'm like, and now I'm going to leave. Allie and I got one wedding gift from a sweet friend. It was a Target gift card. That is the only wedding gift we ever received. Granted, we didn't have a ceremony, but we're going to have a party.
Maybe when you have the party, you'll get wedding gifts.
Yes.
Maybe.
It's not too late to have a party.
No, definitely have a party.
How long have you guys been married? Is there an appropriate, anytime is appropriate, but like a 2-year, a 4-year, a 5-year, whatever. It's been longer than that, hasn't it? You guys have been together like 15 years? Am I right on this?
Have a party.
But yes, have a party.
Else defrosting.
Then decided against it, seeing how everyone in our family responded to our marriage, which was ranged from coldness, dismissal to outright hostility.
You know what? Fuck people. I I hate people. I just do. I fucking hate people.
There's no call for that. That's yeah, by all means, save your money. Don't feed the people. Get whatever you want instead, and don't have to deal with them. That's seriously messed up.
Yep.
Yes,
That makes me angry.
I'm really sorry that you should not have had to deal with that.
This is why I don't like people. This right here is why I don't like people.
Yeah, that's I'm with you there. That's fun. Yeah, which range from we're with you.
We knew what you meant.
We're with you. Yes. After this much, grading and syllabus planning and all of that, there can be no judgment.
Yeah, no.
Katie needs a link to my registry. Okay.
I'll get it for you.
Cool. Thank you.
Hang on.
Yes. I have been smart. I have put all of my registry on one website for our RSVP. So I can send my guests to RSVP. They can find their travel information, all of that. I'm trying to minimize the confusion and questions. Hey, Paco's here.
Hey, Paco.
How's it going? Been married since 2016.
Why is this not working?
6 years?
I have a too bad gateway my ass.
What's not working?
Your website, I'm getting an error.
Oh. Did you get the 22 at the end of it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Yeah, it's telling me bad gateway. Hang on a minute.
If for some reason you can't get it, I'll get it for Katie at the break, but it should work. It should. It has one job. Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming up bad gateway. Some kind of an error. If I had to guess, I'd bet the whole site's down.
It could be. It could be. I'll check when we start our first sprint. Well, I hope your family has become nicer. Or if they haven't, you've managed to cut them out and found a good found family. Because, yeah, no call for that. Together since 2012, though. Okay, so have you had your 10th anniversary, or are you having your 10th anniversary this year? I should probably already know this, but yay for 10 years. No present, no food or drink. Right.
Yeah, you want to check on that because it's giving me an error.
Okay, I will look and see. There was an error when we started to get the website, and I was like, oh, maybe I should use a different thing. And then I was like, it's probably fine. So if it's doing that, if all else fails, there's both Target and Amazon that are linked to the website, but you can find me by searching my name. Saf bought soybean paste at the Korean market. Gonna make soup. Okay, that sounds good.
Soup.
Paco is doing well. Glad to hear it. We had it. Well, wonderful. I hope that your anniversary was met with more support than your marriage was.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So have you decided what you're reading?
You need to throw a big party with all your friends.
Yes, with all your friends and none of the naysayers.
Yes.
Yes. None of the naysayers, all of the friends.
Yep.
Yes. And then send us your wedding registry.
Yes.
Or whatever. And we will send you presents because, screw your family. Yes. Allie and ML, goals confirmed.
Confirmed.
Yes. Yes. So, have you decided what you're reading?
No.
Okay. I'm figuring.
Okay, guys, I need help deciding what I'm going to read.
Yes.
I've got The Dead Kids Club. I've got Things We Do in the Dark. Or I've got A History of Wild Places. So y'all tell me what to read because I don't know. They're all thrillers. Also, Pat, I'm eating my ice.
Run one dog, keep it up. Yeah, I'm getting a bad gateway too. That's not ideal.
No. Okay, so we have a vote for the Dead Kids Club. We have a vote for things we do in the dark. We have another vote for Dead Kids Club.
Tina, things, yes. Party, yes, yes. Do a party, and then send us your link. Yes.
Do it.
Yes, yes. Yes. 10 years together should be celebrated. Getting together and getting married should be celebrated, but 10 years is a good excuse.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So let's see. Well, did that give you any feelings on which way you want to go?
Looks like I'm reading the Dead Kids Club.
All right. I am going to pull up a timer. An hour, 45 minutes, half hour. What do we think? Are those little snow bits?
No, they're ice cubes.
Oh, duh. I can't even be mad at you for mocking me on that one.
That's because I didn't have to mock you. The mocking happens on its own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. We have a vote for 45 from H. Let me see here. And it's looking more and more like 45 because I'm not seeing any
Yeah, I'm not either.
alternate suggestions.
I'm not either.
All right. Oh, there we go. We've got a whole bunch of 45s coming in. All right.
All right, then.
And Courtney's here. Hey, Courtney.
Hey, Courtney.
We're just in time. ML says 45 is perfect. We have a unanimous decision.
There you go.
45 it is. I hope everybody enjoys their reading or productivity, as the case may be. And I believe that I will see y'all in about 45 minutes.
Here we go. I just realized the timer's not going. I am messaging Christine right now. dead bodies are just piling up.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. I'm going to finish this book. Not tonight, but I'm going to finish it.
Oh, good.
I'm at 60% already.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we paused sprints a couple of times, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I do apologize for pause
tomorrow.
sprints. I stepped away for various household things. And
Shameful.
I know. Hopefully the printer will not jam again on anybody, and nobody else will get splinters in their feet, and nobody else will require additional food. It'll be great. I did all of that and then read like a chapter of Lily Adler.
Was it a good chapter?
It was.
Excellent.
They have had a revelation in a rainstorm about halfway through.
Ah.
Yes. Anyway, let us see how everybody else's books went. H. Water took out the trash. Don't know how much they read, though. Alicia didn't read, but took a shower. That is, I love a good evening shower. H wants to know how long your book is. Swear everyone reads it so fast.
307 pages. I'm on page 188.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, the chapters are real short and it's easy to read. It's not real convoluted. It's very straightforward. It's just that, like I said, bodies are piling up. So yeah.
Bodies piling up in the Dead Kids Club. Who could have seen that coming?
There you go.
Tina has finished her book. Torn Apart, 4.5 stars. Going to start book 2 immediately.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Excellent. Well done.
I love when you finish a book that's so good and you're like more immediately right now.
Yep, must have.
Book 2 is actually out, so you can have more right now.
Yes. Yeah, I just ordered the second book in the Jasmine Throne series because it just came out like a couple of days ago or something like that. So I ordered a copy of it.
Well,
but it's part of a trilogy. I know, I can't help it.
Part of a trilogy, and so book 3 is
part of
next
a trilogy.
Year?
Yeah, apparently so.
Well.
So.
Well, I'm glad that you like it, and you will be getting more of it.
It is good.
Let's see. Tina says it ended with 2 people kissing in a fight. A fight started the kissing, and then a fight happened after. Okay, that'll keep you on your toes.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Hey, Allie, how's it going? We'll be listening to Local Gone Missing. Got to finish it because my loan expires tomorrow.
Yep,
that's important.
Yep,
I almost listened to the audiobook of my Lily Adler. I was like, I'll listen to the audiobook and maybe do a little bit of Bujo catch-up or whatever. But apparently when I put on an audiobook, it stops the timer. So we only did that for about 3 seconds. It was super weird. I put the audiobook in and the timer paused, and then I went in and I played the timer and my audiobook paused, and I was like, okay, we're not going to do that 4 times.
You're going to have to do the audiobook on your phone.
I was doing the audiobook on my phone.
Oh, then what are you doing the timer on?
My computer.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah. The connection is the earpiece.
Oh. Well.
And I wasn't going to announce my whole book to the entire household. You try to use earbuds and whatnot for watching media because the walls are thin and not everybody needs to hear 7 different forms of media at once.
Yeah.
My fiance just texted me and it popped up there. There's a lot of good horror movies going on right now. I'm going to watch them on the treadmill and save you the trouble of watching them with me.
How kind.
I appreciate that. I do. Katie got in over 100 pages because I'm near the end. The plot is fast paced right now. Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really picks up and starts just going along.
Well, that's how I feel about Lily Adler, and then the timer had the nerve to exit. I don't know why it thinks reading time is over. Reading time is not over.
I don't know.
I was spinning around my room so giddy. Oh, that's a good book. That must be excellent.
Yep, that's an excellent book.
Saf read 43 pages and ate dinner. The child is watching a movie.
Well, as long as you're not sitting on it.
This is an improvement. This is an improvement. Yes, that's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Okay. Let's see. So happy because it's a relationship between 4. I didn't think by the end of the book each group of 2 would kiss, but they did. Yay.
Yay.
I'm glad that it's working for you. Dang timer trying to get into book. Well, we will plan to do at least one more timer tonight.
Yes.
Judging by Jen's yawns, I don't know if they will make it through another timer.
No,
but
probably not. Probably not.
But maybe it'll be a good day at work tomorrow and you can read more during work.
That would be nice. That would be nice. I'm definitely going to keep my fingers crossed for that.
Mm-hmm. I am supposed to go to the florist tomorrow. The florist finally got back to me.
Excellent.
Tomorrow is the first day I don't have to commute in on my... I'm not sure if I can quite say former job because it's one of those weird things. I'm not officially off payroll, but I'm being relieved of major responsibilities in that direction. But essentially, I don't have to do that portion of the job anymore.
Excellent.
Super weird. Katie has work tomorrow. Boo. Off to bed. Sleep well. I love a good bed.
Yes. Yay for bed.
Yes, bed is best.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And the sun is finally out of my eyes. It has ducked behind the house next to us.
Helpful.
So I don't have sun in my eyes anymore, which I find very helpful.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
I have to decide soon which of the books I start with putting in boxes, because I'm afraid I'm going to start needing the shelves for storing wedding stuff so it does not become a giant disaster. But I don't want to get rid of any of my books. I mean, I'm not getting rid of them, but like, I don't want to put them away.
Yeah. And yet you're going to have to.
I know. I have never lived in a house without books before.
Yeah, that's not...
I'm not looking forward to it.
Don't want that.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
I have a very distinct memory of being a small child in the single digits and having to be careful climbing the shelves in my room because I needed books on a higher shelf.
Yeah.
But they were 2 brackets and just a board stacked on top, so they weren't really attached to the wall, and so you just had to be careful not to get the wrong angle because otherwise the books and shelf would come tumbling down on you. That was probably not my best life choice, but
probably
how
not.
else am I supposed to get the book?
I don't know.
Right?
Ask somebody.
That works sometimes in some situations. Other times it's safer not to ask.
Well, this is true.
But yeah. Yes, it will be so weird not having shelves and shelves of books to be like, oh, I'll take this one now.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you.
I need the economy to improve.
Yeah,
and
that would be nice.
To somehow get a good interest rate on our mortgage.
Yeah.
So that we can afford to get a house that's not like
a closet.
6%. Yeah. But yeah, we need a house of our own. And I'm going to have to pick my 20 books that I'm allowed to keep out. But that's a depressing thought. So moving on. America finished The Humming Room finally. It was a good book, I think. I'm going to start Percy Jackson, book 3 next, The Titan's Curse.
All right. Is that a reread, or have you read it before, or... That was the same question. Is it a reread, or have you read it before?
What are the other?
One of
you
the
taught
other.
English?
I know, right? To read makes our speaking English good.
I'm glad it was a good book, and I hope you enjoy Percy Jackson, whether it's a reread or a first time. Have no choice but move stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. We're getting married in my town, not in his town, so everything for the wedding has to stay at my house, not at his house. Stuff that we're moving will go to his house. But we're still waiting on the roommate to give him the contract that includes me, so I don't want to move anything in before we have an actual contract.
Yeah.
Once we have a contract, though, I can start moving, like, at least winter clothes move. And probably some of the books into the garage. I think I'm going to have to get some silica packets or something like that to make sure that the books stay safe if they're going to be in boxes for potentially a couple of years.
Yeah.
Oh, why would we do this to books?
Why would you do this to yourself?
Yeah, well, I haven't found a better option. Anyway.
I can think of at least 3.
Oh, really? Do share.
Oh, are you sure you want to hear them?
I'm going to assume you think that one of them is moving to your neck of the woods, in which case we have not yet found a job.
Is he looking? Exactly. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. That's no longer an excuse.
Books 1 and 2 were a reread, but the rest are first reads.
Okay.
Excellent. H, I'm excited because I know stuff she doesn't. Well, enjoy it while it lasts.
Right.
Enjoy it while it lasts, because it's not going to be lasting much longer.
Yeah, true.
Everything Jennderqueer reads are buddy reads with me. Okay. That sounds like fun. All right. Also, technically, I didn't read all of book 2 the first time. Okay. So it was half a reread.
There you go.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it enough to pick it up again.
Yeah.
And check it out. Mm-hmm. That is good.
So you missed out on Sunday. You did. You did. I asked people for book recs.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I got book recs.
So you're going to put them all on your Goodreads?
No, I'm actually doing a TBR project.
Okay.
None yet.
Okay.
It's a secret.
See, I was going to say if you put them on your Goodreads, then I'll look through them and I'll decide what needs to go on my TBR. But see, that's what I do. I look at other people's TBRs and I'd be like, I'll read that one. I'll read that one.
Yep. No, it's a secret.
Well, fine then. I will have to wait. It's basically me forcing her to read, honestly. Okay. I pick most things with approval of her. Oh, I missed it.
Yep, you should have been
Jen,
there.
Please read The Wicker King. I'm begging.
Okay, who's the author?
Goodreads would expose Jen. I will read the
Exactly.
author when it comes through. My family's starting to require my attention early Sundays, so I keep missing sprints.
Phooey.
That's not nice.
No.
I sympathize because I also have been having more stuff to do on Sunday mornings and not. Kay Ancrum? Ancrum?
Yes, I can see it.
Good. Don't slip up, Jen.
Y'all will all get to see some of it next week because I'm gonna post a video that's gonna be somewhat tangentially related. So it's not that big of a secret. It's just a secret for right now.
Build some of the interest.
Yeah, basically.
There's a novella, 232 pages free, called The Legend of the Golden Raven.
Okay. Who else has got book recs? Gimme. Making everyone read it.
ML asks, is the book you are reading a thriller, Jen?
Yes, the book I am reading is a thriller. Yes. Yeah, it's a thriller. It starts with a divorced couple's son that's very small that gets run over by a drunk driver. And it goes from there. And like I said, all I'll say is the bodies are piling up. So it's let me see. It says here, no one would ever want to join the Dead Kids Club. That's what it's called, the Dead Kids Club. The dues are a price too high to pay. Two grieving parents find themselves plumbing the depths of despair when their son is killed by an unrepentant drunk driver who escapes justice for his crimes. He gets to live while their son's life ended all too soon. Can they find solace through their support group, or is revenge their only path to finding peace? The thing is, killing the son of the city's most notorious mobster has consequences. We all have a dark side, and once we set aside our better angels to let loose our inner demons, there's no turning back. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, it's a thriller.
H is making everyone read it. Rose and Jerica have already read it. One of my other friends is working on it. Allie, maybe we should put this on our endless code TBR.
There you go.
There you go. Everybody needs more stuff on their TBR. You would hate to run out of good things to read. There should always be more things to read than you can have time for. Alicia says The Only Good Indians by Stephen Graham Jones.
I think I read that. Let me look.
Tina asks if the drunk driver is the mobster or the parent.
Neither one. And yes, I read The Only Good Indians.
Saf says Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers, sci-fi ragtag crew found family. And Tina asks, or am I interpreting the synopsis wrong? I was kind of interpreting it the same way. It sounded like they were killing the mobster's kid in revenge, unless the drunk driver is the son of the mobster, but I have no information on this too.
I don't want to spoil anything.
Sure. H says Mara Dyer Trilogy by Michelle Hodkin, Girl in Pieces, Kathleen Glasgow. Can we tell the type of books I like? The Humming Room by Ellen Potter, LOL. ML says Forgetting the Alamo or Blood Memory and Hear Me Out. It is not usually the genre I read either, but it's so good. Main character is a cross-dressing queer cowboy.
All right, sign me up.
all sorts of things for your project.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I need Wedding Planning to go away so that I can focus more on books. I still haven't posted a review of the Death on Tap, which is terrible. I know. I thought of it several times, and then I just, yeah. Look at you. So many book recs.
So many.
Courtney says it's nice to read outside your regular genre every once in a while.
It is. It is. There are limits to that as far as like there are some genres that I just can't read. Contemporary romance, I quit. I'm not even going to try anymore. I picked another one up this month for, I had a prompt for a book outside of your comfort zone. And so I picked up a contemporary romance and I got maybe 30 pages into it. And I was just like, ugh. And I put it down one night to go to bed and I couldn't convince myself to pick it back up again.
I feel like you have opinions on this.
I do. One or two.
Yeah. It's nice to mix it up sometimes and read something that's a little bit different than you usually do, but it still has to be something you will enjoy.
Yeah.
And there's going to be things that are hard nosed for all of us, and some that are even just like, I could, but why would I want to? Mel says it's written by a history scholar I am enamored with.
Sign me up. Say less.
A lot of books. You're going to be busy.
Yeah.
To be devoured by Sarah Tamplinger. Courtney says, I like a short book outside my regular genres. I can go with you on that one. Like, okay, it's going to be a short exploration of something else. If I don't like it, it's not going to be that long. Arcade in the Triple T token. It's a really sweet middle grade series. Tina asks, for your list of book recommendations, is there a specific genre?
Not really. There's a request for not any contemporary romance, but outside of that, and no, not really memoirs, but outside of that, yeah, I'll take, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Amel says, once she was a speaker at the uni I was at, and I was a grad student at the time, but like a presenter and part of the conference organizers, and I walked up before she was presenting to help her log into the computer, and she mistook me for IT. And then during her keynote, she called me up the stage by name.
Hello.
Someone else even offered to help who was closer, and she said, no, I need ML. And yes, she thought I was IT and not a scholar, but I do not care.
Right?
That is a great story.
Yep. I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
Wonderful.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
All right. I have, let's see how many I have now.
So Star Trek struck, went back to my seat and fangirled. Mm-hmm. I can see that. And Tina agrees. Definitely got to be selective. Won't read just anything. Yeah. There's not enough time to read everything, unfortunately. And there's some stuff we just like, I don't want that in my brain.
I have 37 recs.
Well, that'll keep you busy for a few months.
38 recs.
I'm assuming where you've added the Buried in a Good Book by...
That's what I'm doing right now.
Excellent. A cozy mystery. See, that I might look at that. I do love a good cozy mystery. I have book number 1. Let's see. Oh, that looks cute. That looks cute.
Yeah, I like cozy mysteries. They're fun.
Yes, I like cozy historical mysteries the most. I don't always love the modern ones as much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've always liked historical.
That's that good shit right there. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
I like historical fiction, but I don't want my historical fiction to be trashy, if that makes sense. Like some of them just they're not well written.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, you put out 6 of them this year. Did you put any effort into it? And occasionally someone comes along who can actually do 6 halfway decently, but usually it's like, okay, this is rushed and continuity and you don't know how words work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took everything in me not to take off my undies and throw them at her. Kidding, very much kidding, but I was swooning like a Beatles fan. Let's see. It's the first cozy mystery I ever read. I'm obsessed with them now. Read my first one last month and have now read like 7.
Excellent.
Yes, that's how it goes.
That is how it happens. You fall down the rabbit hole and it's just like, okay, well, this might as well happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Forgetting the Alamo is historical fiction, Christine. You said that title and I was like, that sounds good. I should pull that up also.
Yep. You should.
I should. If my computer will be less slow, that would be great. And
I've heard about that one, Alicia. I'm jumping forward.
Good. Because I was over here on my Goodreads not paying attention to comments.
Yeah, you should not do
that. But I had to put it on my TBR.
That's what pencil and paper are for.
I'm preserving the universe by not wasting a tree. There's a Pride and Prejudice Jane Austen themes cozy mystery series that a friend just sent me. I want to know more about that.
Right.
I would totally check that out.
Yeah.
Have you read it, Alicia, or are you about to read it? I need to know more about this.
Yes, we need more information.
Yes, because that could totally be my jam.
Hello,
hey,
Shin.
How's it going?
Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Live and Let Chai.
The Seaside Cafe Mystery Series by Bree Baker. The first one is Live and Let Chai. And Tina pops in. Yeah, so good. I'm planning on reading the 3rd book in the Seaside Cafe very soon. And ML says trigger warning for general violence and sexual violence for that book. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Always appreciated.
Yes. We don't like bad surprises.
Yeah, right.
Sin says they are good. How are you all? We have been hanging out with our friends instead of dealing with customers. So that's been great.
Yes. All is well. Mm-hmm. All is well with the world for at least another 10 minutes.
Yes. Jen is taking book recs, a continuation from Sunday.
I think I'm done book recs. I have this many.
That's a lot.
I think that's enough.
So many.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot how many I had. I've lost count. I think 39.
That's good.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. I think I have 39.
Excellent. So follow-up question for Alicia. Was the Seaside Cafe Mystery Series the Jane Austen ones, or is that a different one? I'm assuming that's a different one, but all right. I'm going to read it. Okay, let me know how it is. Shoot me a message or tell me next week, whatever. I need to know how it is.
We need to know.
Yes.
These are things we need to know.
Mm-hmm. Tina thinks she said 37 and took 3 more.
Okay, so 40.
That's a nice
round number.
Mm-hmm.
Jinx. It's almost like we've known one another for a minute.
Almost.
Not quite, but almost.
No, I'm sure that can't be it.
No. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Mm-hmm.
That's plenty of Rex. I got enough. I got a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be busy.
Yes. So I think you should read the first chapter of all 40 of them and then decide which one you're going back for second chapter.
Aren't you funny?
It's just a big pile of them. Mm-hmm.
Read the comments.
They're two separate mystery series. I sent you a picture of the first one of the Jane series, Austen series, in your Instagram messages.
There you go.
You're the best. Thank you.
Slid up into your DMs.
Mm-hmm. Jen also appreciates that you didn't give me the title in a manner that I could go over to Goodreads right now and ignore comments. It's not that I want to ignore you guys. I just, books are important. Books are important, and ebooks are apparently going to be my lifeblood for the next 2 years or however long it takes us to find a house.
Ebooks and audiobooks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
I got to tell somebody that the library loans out ebooks and audiobooks last week.
Excellent.
Yes. She was telling me about how she had bought stuff on Audible and she had to wait until next month, blah, blah, for the next credit. And I'm like, she was getting stuff like Stephen King and Lord of the Rings. And I'm like, the library. And she's like, but the CDs get lost. Oh, no, honey, not the CDs.
No, honey, no. Oh, no.
Libby, Overdrive, Hoopla, all of that.
Right.
And before I left, we had set her up with the proper digital library card account. So,
excellent. I approve.
Yes. That made me happy.
I approve of
yes. Like, it's very important, but like, let's tell the world you can borrow electronic books. It's great.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Speaking of lots of books, how many books have you read this year?
Let me see. Because I just read one Sunday. Let's see what my number's at. 83. The Dead Kids Club will be 84.
Excellent. I am trying to find my number. I know it'll tell me here. It's somewhere like 25 or 30. It's not an impressive year.
You know. You've been a little busy this year.
I don't like being busy. Next year should be quieter.
Yep.
Next year should be much quieter. I am enjoying the Daily Dracula, or Dracula Daily. That has been fun. I am 56% of the way through my current NetGalley. And yes, I've read 25 books.
Excellent. I approve.
It's better than no books.
Yes.
I got scribbed and listened to I'm Glad My Mom Died. It was an amazing memoir, but it has some dark stuff. Yeah,
I don't think I can read that. I actually talked about that in my video that I posted today. Because it was one of the ones, it was, I did an anti-TBR. And that was one of the things that I talked about, a book that I just don't think I can read.
I saw that and I clicked on the thing to watch it, and then a customer called or something. I think it was a customer call.
Oh, I see how it is. Okay.
No, it's terrible.
I see
well,
how
it's my revenge for you telling me that I wasn't the first comment on that other video.
You weren't the first comment on that other video.
I believe you, but there were no other comments that showed up for me.
Well, that's not my problem.
It really isn't.
I had another comment like an hour before you.
That's really peculiar.
Yeah.
I want to know why YouTube's not telling me things. Yeah, but H says it was amazing. I'm glad that you both enjoyed it.
Excellent.
I have done my good deed.
Yes.
Matt has read 50
books. Nice.
Alicia's at 60 right now, finished, and I'm in the middle of 4.
See, I can't keep track of that many books all at once.
I will start reading one and I'll come back to it eventually if I get excited. Like, I was in the middle of Thrill of Orthodoxy when Death at the Manor came out. So the book I was in the middle of doesn't have an ebook. So I had an ebook or an audiobook. So I had an audiobook in the ebook. And then when Death at the Manor came out, it replaced both of them. So I'll eventually get back to them. But that makes me in the middle of 3.
Yeah. I have 1.
Yes.
Plus Dracula.
Yeah.
Dracula doesn't really count, I don't think.
No, that's a different type of read. Like, I'm putting it on my currently reading.
I should do that.
But
I
have difficulty tracking my progress. Every once in a while, I'll look up what the day is and try to line it up with chapters and call it a percentage. But yeah. I'm always surprised by how early into it we are. because it feels like it's been a while, but I feel like it's also about to pick up pace or going to pick up pace towards the end of the summer, something like that.
Mm-hmm. When does it end? I can't remember when it ends.
I think it ends in November. No spoilers. I've never read Dracula before, but I think it ends in November. Tina's at 92. H is at 64.
Yeah, looks like November the 7th is the last day.
Okay. So I will probably get at least a little bit of reading done on my honeymoon, if nothing else but Dracula.
Yeah. Oh, your website's back up.
Oh, that's good. Katie's not here to care, but
no, I'm gonna send her a message though.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah. I'm glad it didn't. I looked it up at some point and it said that it had gone down like an hour or two before we started looking for it. And I was like, they'll get it back.
Yeah, they did.
Excellent. Excellent.
Get our back. Right.
Well, it can't go down too much this week because RSVPs are due Saturday. So I need people to be able to RSVP. I also need people to be able to confirm that they received their invitations.
Yeah.
My brother still hasn't come. I have messaged people who haven't RSVP'd and verified that or tried to verify that their invitations have arrived, but I have not heard back from all of them. Yeah.
This wedding shit sucks.
Yeah. H says it's valid. It's very, very dark.
Yeah.
Saf is in the middle of 2M Kindred audiobook, and on Sunday she picked Flowers ebook. Tina has never had a problem with reading books at the same time and getting them confused. Until Cozy Mysteries, I'm always getting their plots confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
I can see that. I can see that. H is reading Catherine House and Find Me Their Bones still. ML says post it here. Sure.
Post it there.
I don't want anybody to feel obligated to use it, but I'll post it. All right. I'm not going to put it up on the little screen here because I'm pretty sure the side comments disappear after we're done.
They don't.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
No, they don't.
I may or may not delete it later because I is related to my town and I'm not going to leave my address, well, kind of address up there. Yeah, I'll leave it up for now. It's fine. It's fine. It's not my actual house address. And I'm moving. So, like,
there you go.
Yeah, it works. Yeah. No, I appreciate the consideration, ML. If I was super concerned about it, I would not. But yeah, it's fine.
I've doxed myself like 5 times in the process of doing BookTube. It's like, it's whatever.
I have noticed this. I think you took the video down the first time, and after that, you're like,
I did. And after that, I'm just like, nah, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah. And, you have good neighbors. Like, if anybody comes to try to mess with you, all the neighbors are going to be like, hey, who's it?
Anybody comes to try to mess with me, I will fuck them up.
That's also true.
So.
Also true.
This is Tennessee.
Yes. Yes. Kindred on audiobook is really atmospheric.
Okay.
H needs to finish filming for the vlog for the hunting room, but I don't feel like filming, but I have no vids ready. I always have at least one ready in private. I do not like having any vids ready. That sucks. That sucks. I'll give up my number. I don't care. I'm lonely. We will be your friends. You can send your number. You don't have to post it here if you don't want to. Send it in DM.
UK, aren't you?
What?
I think Saf is in the UK.
Well, that's what WhatsApp is for.
I may be wrong.
No, Saf's in Texas, aren't they?
Pat's in the UK. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
My bad. Saf, DM me your number. Send it on Instagram.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Oh, look, we got a spammer.
Put user in timeout. Well, wait. Am I on the right one? Yes. Put this user in timeout. Oh, look, they have been blocked for 5 minutes. They heard I was lonely and brought
dudes. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you. We were a little impressed that any of the pictures could turn out, because I was a little concerned after the photographer tried to do stuff like trying to make him pick me up, and like we're within like an inch and 25 pounds of each other. Like, that's a big ask. Pickup poses are for when you're like a foot apart and 100 pounds separate or something like that.
You know,
it no, but there were some decent ones.
You could have picked him up.
Same problem.
Not necessarily. You're taller, so you pick him up.
Yeah, no, it doesn't quite work. I don't have the muscles for that.
Anything sounds like that when you take it with that attitude.
But you can't look at some of the pictures, because some of the pictures my feet are like this far past his feet, and I'm like, we'll just crop that out. We'll just crop it out. Yeah. Imagine having a phone number. Imagine people being able to call you. I'm so glad people cannot call me. Yeah, that's why we just do like messaging apps. For.
Yeah.
We've been trying. Is it Signal? I think it's Signal. Yes. A couple of my friends and I, we've had the same chat group on Facebook Messenger for like 12 years. But not everybody lives in the same state, and there are safety concerns of if anything ever happens and gets messaging logs confiscated. So we went there instead. So we'll see. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, that was hilarious.
Yes. Quite.
Yes. I pressed block. Our photo is cute. Thank you. It helps to have a cute fiance. He's very, very cute.
If
you're serving tacos and aguas frescas, yes. And I want you to know, it's very helpful to be marrying a Mexican man, because he can tell you when it's the good stuff. He has opinions. We tried like 3 or 4 taco places before we picked one, and all of the negotiations have been done in Spanish, because she doesn't speak a lot of English, and I don't care, because I have somebody who speaks Spanish, and I'm going to have good food.
There you go.
It's going to be great. On your Amazon list, and I'm cracking up at the bottom, and the dustpans picture showing you an entire full bottle of Pepsi. Right? I don't know what that's going, but my brother got, I think it was that broom for my mom a couple of years ago. Because I don't know what it is with short brooms, but like short brooms, short dustpans can't do. Like, we're almost 6 feet tall. Like, I can't be leaning over halfway every time I want to sweep something up.
Yeah.
Had this phone for nearly 3 years, and service has been off for like 2. Hey, as long as it works for you.
You know, it does what it says, what it needs to do.
Yep. Like the photo choices there, they tickle me. Well, thank you.
Yeah, Verizon is the best.
I feel like it really depends on what area you're in. Yeah. Every cell phone service has weird little spaces they can't seem to get to, and you're just like, yeah.
Verizon is literally the only choice I have where we live. We switched to AT&T one time because they swore to us up and down that they had towers out here and we would be able to get signal at our house. We got zero signal. We got all the way home, no signal, had to turn around and go all the way back to Murfreesboro to get our phones back on Verizon.
That's too much work.
Yeah.
I was the story how you're never switching. Yeah. Win-win all around. Yeah. Sorry, Amazon's photo choice. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm with you now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's such a weird choice. Like, who in marketing thought, like, hey, I know how we can get everybody to buy it. Show them they can sweep up an entire bottle of Pepsi.
That's the way to do it.
Like, need to pick up a full bottle of Pepsi off the ground? Well, do we have the broom for you?
Got you covered.
Pictures are adorable. Thank you. The service itself is great. The rest, no.
Yeah.
Cable companies lie.
They so do.
Yeah. They're all the worst except for all the rest.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks. I love how it's specifically Pepsi. Yes. Like, I would almost think there would be a problem with using a brand, but I don't know. I need this ice to come out.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, that's a weird one.
Yeah.
That is a weird one.
That is kind of kooky.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't need them to have great pictures. I just need them to get the dirt off my floor. In true butch fashion, I want all these power tools. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, we were looking at stuff, and he has a fairly decent set, being, that he is originally a carpenter. But I was like, will you put more stuff on there? What ones do you want? Mm-hmm.
Might as well put them on there.
Yep.
As long as we're asking, might as well ask for the good shit.
Exactly. We're not going to be the least bit disappointed if we don't get all the fancy stuff, but it doesn't hurt to put it on the list.
Oh.
And if all else fails, then for many years afterwards, people be like, what do you want for Christmas? Pick something off our wedding list.
Right.
Keep it on there long enough stuff. What's that?
We have a wish list.
Yes. And you keep stuff on there long enough and it drops in price.
There you go.
In 10 years, those power tools are going to be cheap. Well, in 10 years, those power tools probably will have been upgraded, but anyway.
Yep. Is this what it means to be gay? I feel gay.
I didn't know I needed a reciprocating saw until I knew I needed a reciprocating saw, which is now.
I was today years old when I discovered I needed a reciprocating saw.
Mm-hmm. But now you can't unlearn it. I'm not funny. I am. Yes, I am.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes, you are.
Allie, we need a reciprocating saw. Well, now you know what to put on your list when you have your anniversary party.
There you go.
Or your wedding party, whatever you're calling it.
What is a reciprocating saw? I love it. What is a reciprocating saw and why the hell do we need one? What is it
reciprocating?
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, shit.
I know how you will find out. Mm-hmm. By us buying one. I will not offer any information. Yes, just buy one and you'll find out.
There you go.
Do I need a reciprocating saw? No, but one day for no reason.
There you go. Time for a trip to the Home Depot.
Mm-hmm. I use mine to cut down a field of bamboo.
All right.
H doesn't know what they are either. Well, y'all can find a good example of one on our wedding registry.
There you go. Oh, shit. All right. It's 10 o'clock, y'all. Y'all should probably do another sprint.
We probably should. I'm trying to sit here and see exactly how the reciprocating saw got its name. Okay, it's because of the push and pull. Okay, that's fair. I probably should have figured that out, but... Allie agrees!
There you go.
It looks very cool. And yes, they are very cool, very useful. I'm used to having these things in the house because my dad's a contractor and, 36 years of business, most of the major and basic tools he has. But yeah, now I'll have to drive an hour if I want to borrow anything. I'll find all the things to cut.
There you go.
This is why they are married. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Courtney thinks we should do a 45 minutes.
There you go.
Saf might be able to finish this book. Need to start Rebecca.
There you go.
I want to be able to saw something. I don't know what I'm going to saw, but you never know.
Hey,
I saw these shelves a couple of years ago that you were supposed to be able to make out of pallets. Like you'd cut them out at your angles. You just take apart the pallet, cut out the angle.
Yeah.
And at the point, I stopped doing them because I was like, you know what? I can just buy the 1x4s cheaper. That is no longer the case. I cannot get the 1x4s cheaper anymore. So
you can't get pallets cheap either.
No, because we were talking about this the other day. Like they figure out what people use resourcefully, and then they're like, "Oh, there's a market for it. Let us pay or let us charge
jack that price up."
Yeah. Carne asada used to be cheap, and now it's like, "Oh, you think this is good meat? Let us make it really expensive."
Right. Oxtail, same thing. It's been gentrified.
Yeah. I bought a poultry trimmer, and it was very cool to cut down the branches. And I was like, what else can I cut? Do the neighbors need their trees trimmed? They might. You never know.
You never know. Go ask.
They did. I can tell you that Allie cut everything in sight and then was really sore for days after.
I can imagine.
Yes.
I can only imagine.
That's about how that goes. You're like, oh, I guess that didn't. Yeah. New muscles.
Yep.
I did not expect being so sore the next 2 days.
Yep. That'll do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That'll do it.
That it will. That it will.
All right. Go do a sprint. I'm going to go to bed.
I would say I'll do what I want, but I do want to do another sprint.
Yeah, I knew you do. That's why you're going to do what I told you to do.
Mm-hmm. ML is still laughing at what is reciprocating. And H is putting Jerica on blast. She might have told me before, but she was a cheerleader when she was 8. Jerica is not the type to do most things, so it's funny.
You can't tell H anything.
Mm-mm.
You can't tell
now
H anything.
Know.
Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Cannot trust H with your secrets. Buenos nachos.
Saf wishes you good nachos.
Yes. Everybody needs good nachos. All right, I'm out.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And they left. How could they have left? Anyway. Yes. All the farewells for Jen, and I'm going to restart the 45-minute timer. We'll see if we can make it an actual 45-minute timer this time and not have it pause on us enough to make it like an hour. Yeah. That will be my goal. All right, so let me see here what we can do. That's not what I was trying to do. Let's just go with that. That's going to be better. All right, let me get that. Oh, okay. Allie just saw the whole bottle of Pepsi and it's full. Yeah. Why would you throw away a full bottle of Pepsi? Like if it falls on the floor and it's still in the box, wouldn't you just continue? I don't know. H says it's fine. We're never getting rid of each other. It's been over 2 years. Yeah. That's that's how it starts. And then you just keep adding to that number and you'll be like, okay, well, that's how Jen and I have been stuck with each other for so long now. Allie is going to hardcore approve of that pastry net. Yes. I was like, that's definitely going to be a thing I need. I don't think Caleb has one. And I'm trying to limit what I take from the house. Some of the stuff is mine. Some of the stuff belongs to the house, like all of us in general. But I'm trying not to create new problems by hey, I'm just taking whatever I need. Suck it. Allie was going to say that. I'm glad you're having fun. I had a terrible time trying to figure out what to put on that thing because I hate asking people for things. I was just like, no, it's fine. But I was like, okay, I'll put stuff on there. Nobody's obligated to get us stuff. And, it's fun to play around and be like, okay, if nothing else, it's a list of what I will buy eventually when we have our own house. Thank you. We had a nice photographer coming out to, I think it was Stockton. She took the pictures in. And I was like, okay, I'm impressed. This turned out better than it could. ML loves the lit up shower head. My grandparents got a different one 10 years ago. And it's been a great shower head. Love it. We've had 3 of them. They won't sell it in California anymore. They will not ship it to California. So I had to look all over for one that they will. Because, I hate sticking my hand in there and being like, is it warm enough? Is it cold enough? You just be able to tell. And then you know exactly what temperature you want your shower to be at. It's fantastic. So I'm hoping that this one will be as good as the others. We shall see. Want raised showers? Yes. See? My list is good for everybody figuring out what they need. You should totally put one on your list too and have a party. Shower head in the dark fun. Yes. It would be great. You come home tired. You don't really want the full light on, but you don't want to be stumbling around in the dark. Turn on the rave shower head. I just looked at the site. Why am I going to cry? Okay. Why are you going to cry? Are we also laughing at the Pepsi bottle or the shower head? Anyway, I had fun finding stuff to put on there. Eventually, after I got over the why do I have to come up with the list? It took me longer than I thought it would, but yeah. I feel like setting up the wedding website probably took me longer than any of the other tasks because I was like, I know invitation hinges on having the website set up, but there's so many pieces of it. I like having it all in one place though. The Pepsi, yes, the Pepsi is. Thank you. It took me 30 years to find him, so he's stuck with me at this point. There's no getting rid of me. He is my favorite, and I'm keeping him. Thank you. Okay, I need to stop with the getting distracted and more with the this. All right, so I hope you all enjoy your books. I am going to see if I can make more progress with Lily Adler. And I will see you back here in 45 minutes. Sorry, I will start it in just a second. But he calls me his baby penguin, so I needed the penguin dryer balls. Like, I know it's silly. I've never done dryer balls before, but I was like, I've been meaning to try them. And penguin dryer balls, like, what's not to love? I don't use most stuff you got on my registry, but the pizza pan and bench all the time. Okay, that is good to know. That is good to know. I would like to make pizza more often. My brother will not eat homemade pizza. So, but like, I've got a couple of recipes pinned for like herb dough and whatever for a base. And these days, if I do it, most of the time I just use cast iron on the barbecue and I just heat it up and use the cast iron for it. But yeah. Okay. Sorry. I keep getting distracted. I'm going to stop and I'll see y'all in 45 minutes. Well, how did everyone's reading go? I have gotten to a point where everything's very mysterious, and I want to know who done it. So, on the one hand, I'd like to know who done it immediately. On the other hand, I want to keep it and savor it, because after this, I have to wait like an entire year before book 4 comes out, and I don't want to. Let's see. Paulina is here. Hey. Very late. I was making a cake, though. That is a great excuse. What kind of cake did you make? Is it a cake for you to eat tonight, or do you have an event for it? I hope it was delicious. Saf has 55 pages left. Yes, excellent. Making good progress there. I can feel a slight breeze coming through the window. It's 93 degrees outside. That should not start feeling like an improvement. H read an amount, not sure how much. Having a hard time concentrating, but I'm liking it. Okay. Hey, sometimes it's just one of those nights, and that's how it goes. Hate having to wait for the subsequent book. Yes, I realize it takes time to craft a good book, and that's why, we can't have them all at once, but I want them all at once. Give me the books. Read the first 12 pages of Accidentally Engaged. Okay, that is an intriguing title. How are you liking it? It's a peach cake just for the fam, no event or anything. A friend brought one that was strawberry, and I just had to try it with peaches. Oh, that sounds good. So do you have peaches mixed throughout the batter, or is it like peaches on the bottom of it? I need to know more about this. Jerica didn't read much this time. A page. Okay. Hey, every page gets you closer. Courtney's sleepy but trying to stay awake. Nodded a few times. Well, it is that time of night. You should feel free to bundle yourself up and find your bed, because we believe in good sleep around here. Sleep is a delightful gift, and we should take advantage of it when we are able to. I assume we are talking about this peach cake because it does sound good. Bring it over, got my fork ready. Yes. Yeah. We can be your found family for today, and you can share some cake with all of us, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could go for some cake. That sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. I don't think I've ever had a peach cake. We've done peach cobbler plenty of times. Lemon cake. But, okay, so it's a sponge cake. It has a peach syrup made with fresh peaches. You add the syrup to the sponge and layer whipped cream and peach. Oh. Okay, so tell me about this peach syrup. Do you chop up the peaches and, water and sugar, simple syrup, mash it up and then strain it? That sounds delicious. Yes. I would absolutely do that. Now I want to have a peach tree again. My grandmother had a peach tree when we were kids, and it was amazing. I wish we could. If we were closer, we would all show up with forks. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I may have to try that at some point. My grandmother made a lemon cake for years. She would make a basic lemon cake, and then she would do lemon juice and powdered sugar. I'm missing something. Lemon juice and powdered sugar. Maybe it was milk and powdered sugar. Yeah, it had to be milk and powdered sugar and a little bit of lemon juice. But anyway, we pour it over the top of it. And now I'm wondering if we could make a version of that with peach. Because that would be delicious. That sounds amazing. Yes, yes, yes. I also want to try it as cupcakes now. Just because. Give me all the desserts. I had apples with a little bit of caramel sauce during that last sprint, so I have no excuse for wanting sweet stuff. It just sounds really good. Well, I hope you and your family all thoroughly enjoy it. And I'm glad that you managed to get a couple of pages in also. Accidentally Engaged so far is funny. Fake dating trope with a food competition featuring Muslim characters. I would read that. I would. I may have to check that out at some point. I am on a cozy mystery kick, but that sounds super cute. And the fake dating trope can be a lot of fun. Yeah. I think I've read more fan fiction than actual fiction. That's probably not the right terminology. More fan fiction than published fiction on the fake dating trope front. But yeah, that sounds like a good read. I was delighted to hear that AO3's board member who wanted, or potential board member who wanted to censor, did not make it in. That was a whole thing. I don't know. I think the fake dating fan fiction just connected in my head, but yes. Yes. I am, I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm easily distracted. And now there's text messages coming in. I don't know why there's text messages in the group thread at 9:00 at night. That should have been handled earlier, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'm learning all sorts of new things to put on my TBR. And Jen isn't even here to stop me from putting things on my TBR. So we've got that going for us. But yes. It is, however, past my bedtime, which happens every Tuesday night. And then I feel like it takes me a couple of days to readjust to my lack of sleep. So I gotta get better at finding my middle ground or something. Anyway, you are welcome. Yes, need sleep. That sounds like a good plan. We should all have some sleep. I feel like I'm going to get some more water. And that's about going to cut it for me. Sleep well, Courtney. I hope you have a good night. And if nothing else, I will see you here next week, hopefully. You are welcome anytime. What you're saying is we need to learn how to talk less. No, actually, I'm not. Because on the one hand, I really love reading with you guys. But on the other hand, I also love that we get to hang out. And I don't want to make everybody be quiet and sad and, cut out the friend bit of it. That's an important part, too. It works. It works. Yes, always a good time. Don't forget to text us your number so we can bug you in other places. I'm glad you could too. Hopefully we will be sprinting longer next time you catch us. I always hate to leave after somebody's just shown up, but I'm afraid if I do another 45 minutes, y'all are going to get pictures of me sleeping over here in my chair, and that's probably not for the best. But I hope that you have a good night, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Thanks for coming.